What you bought? You know what time it is, nigga. Better watch how you step in. Yeah. But that was my niggas. I'm in you. Got my nigga Rewan with me. But that was my niggas, it'll be an honor. You know what I'm saying? Under commanding general, your honor. Straight off the top, I love all of my niggas. That shit ain't gon' stop till we on top and we ballin', my nigga. We be fly as fuck, you know them bitches be stalking my niggas. That shit'll never change and it's the same with all my niggas. City to city, I should be at home, that's what my ribs say. But bitch, I'm grown, I'm in these streets and closed caption. Niggas know we bout that action. If a nigga play with me, then my Hakim gon' let him have it. Hey, thank you the shit, this truth the shit. Nigga play, I let that Ruger hit. Get on them tracks, they be like, who is this? I'm rude with it, ain't got no manners. All them pussy niggas talking shit, yeah, I know they can't stand us, but we UPK, Louisiana, bitch, that's what I'm reppin'. And my niggas solid, number real ones in my section. If you wanna get down, put your boots on, start steppin'. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood. I lay my life down right now for all my sisters and brothers, because I love them. I see them dapping and hug them. It's amazing to see how well we adapt from the struggle. Born again from a life of sin, trapped in the gutter. My mind frame was to kill my own kind. Feeling inferior, waking up ready to die. Run with them killers, so it's just a matter of time. For why take your life or let you take mine? That's when I realized the slaves killing slaves while the white man live to get old. We in them graves, the shit got me feeling played. I opened the Bible, went through them records, found out we was royalty, a nation to be respected. But in this world we rejected, we hated for our complexion. Still fighting to get accepted. We hear the truth and reject it, but love is getting corrected. And all my niggas correct me. The commandments, the foundation we erected. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Hey, hey. Hey, hey.
They killed, give me Isaiah 14 and 21. They did the same thing to my people. So that you said that they put millions of my lives. Should a murderer go to jail for murdering? Absolutely. Should a thief go to jail when he steals? Absolutely. Should a robber pay back the money he robbed? Absolutely. So why shouldn't the white man pay for what he did? That's right. That's right.
One day you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. Payback is a dog. I'm in a hell of a hole, was never expected to grow. Just obstacle set in the road, that a result of me selling my soul. The story I'm telling is cold, but yet it's what everyone knows. The white man's the devil is known. America was never a home. Only a place of captivity, safe facility, hating, disfigure me. They claim that I'm lazy, be killing me. Maybe the slavery draining my energy. 400 years and counting. The trail of my tears is countless. The fact that I'm here is astounding, but I can't wait till this shit is surrounded. Ready to tangle my king and the angel, be ready to rap. Crack in the sky, nuclear missiles will make it official. I'm capturing every crack and surviving. Put them all in chains where they need to be. Slavery for me. And let the whole world see that with them in the cage is safer in the streets. Put the dog on a leash, get resolved for the beast. 144, get the ruler show, we could all be at peace. As soon as the trumpets are sound, your kingdom we busting it down. The only way justice is found, the time for your judgment is now.
You'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. Payback is a dog.
Look, ain't no remorse in my blood, Slim. It won't be no compromise. Now it's time to feed the worms. Watch his body turn to flies. I clutch iron while you trust the lies. The next Glock I buy gon' be Gen 5. I get it customized. And singing shots off like farewell. Praying payback come back around like a carousel. Still remember your Honda's words ringing in my head like bells. Said you in his body, you fit the Lord, fuck the cocktail. Triangle choke, apply pressure to the game like I did Vondale. Payback's a bitch in a dress, she a bombshell. Revenge is dish served cold, I just hope they making oxtail. Glock fresh out the box, I swear it got that new car smell. Made myself a target in a world of mad shooters. Devils design fire for our babies to pass through. In the day of our king's reign, I'll be overzealous. They bought my jealous, I bought brand new parabellums.
Someday you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. Payback is a dog.
Shalom, 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 Yashala. I'm priest and officer Mabadazar Bun, Yahweh Bun Yashala of the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Started out of 1 West Harlem, New York, under the commanding General Yohana. So today is the Wednesday night law class. You know what I'm saying? Our topic for the night, we'll be going into, you know what I'm saying, is the parables, you know what I'm saying, why our people can't understand it. You know what I'm saying? What's the cause, you know what I'm saying, of our people not being able to understand these parables, you know what I'm saying, that Christ was speaking. right? And we're going to be going into, you know what I'm saying, a couple other parables, right? So, you know what I'm saying, before we get into it, we're going to crank it off how we usually do. You know what I'm saying? You are Black, Hispanic, Native, or West Indian, right? North, South, Central Americas, or scattered abroad. You know what I'm saying? This right here is your personal Israelite starter kit, man. So you are Black, Hispanic, Native, or West Indian from North, South, Central Americas, or scattered abroad. You know what I'm saying? You need to have you one of these. And this is the Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary, right? It's like it. Along with that, you need to have you an apocrypha, right? Authorized by King James, right? You know what I'm saying? King James wasn't some white homosexual, right? You know what I'm saying? King James was a black man, right? That sat on 3 thrones at one time, man. Ireland, Scotland, and England, all at one time, man, right? King James did not write the Bible. He had these records translated, man, right? Into a language that the Israelites will be able to understand today, man, who are, you know what I'm saying, the Blacks, Hispanics, Native, and West Indians from North, South, and Central America and scattered abroad, right? This right here is your whole Greek captivity, man, right? If you ever went through the scriptures and you've seen, you know what I'm saying, all the different captivities of the Israelites. Now, you've seen all these different nations come into power, right? Then you see the Roman Empire come into power. Then they fall to the Greek Empire, but they don't say nothing about what happened during the time of the Greek Empire, right? It's because those records have been removed by the Roman Catholic Church, man, right? You know what I'm saying? This right here is our records, man. This is true Black history, man, right? Along with that, you need to have you a King James Bible, man, right? A Holy Bible, not a New King James, not a NIV, not an English Standard Version, or none of them other translations they got out here, man. This is the closest you're going to get, man, to the original text, man, right? So, you know what I'm saying? With the King James Version and the Apocrypha, you have your full, complete records, man. Now you're ready to, you know what I'm saying, study to show yourself approved to be a workman, man, right? You know what I'm saying? Show yourself approved to serve the Lord, man, right? So with that being said, you know what I'm saying, we're going to get into our topic for the night, man, which is the parables, man, right? We're going to be going into these parables, you know what I'm saying, and breaking them down, you know what I'm saying, for our people, right? I'm saying, if you are Black, Hispanic, Native, or West Indian from North, South, and Central Americas, you know I'm saying, these classes are here for you. You know what I'm saying? The Isupk under the Commanding General Hunter is here, you know what I'm saying, for you, right? So, you know what I'm saying? My first scripture for the night is going to be coming from the book of Isaiah, right? The 29th chapter, verse 9. Bear with me while I get that up, right? All right, so this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 29, verse 9, and it reads, "Stay yourselves and wonder, cry ye out and cry. They are drunken, but not with wine. They stagger, but not with strong drink." You know what I'm saying? You wonder why our people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge, man, right? Our people who are, you know what I'm saying, Blacks, Hispanics, Native, and West Indian, you know what I'm saying, from North, South, to Central Americas, you know what I'm saying, we are the Israelites that the Bible speaks of, man. But our people have become destroyed for a lack of knowledge because we chose not to follow after the ways of the Lord. You know I'm saying, we chose, you know what I'm saying, to follow after the heathens, right? You know what I'm saying? The heathen is another nation, man, right? Another nation of people that is not of the nation of Israel, right? know what I'm saying? They are considered the heathens in the earth, man. Right? So again, it says, stay yourselves and wonder. You know what I'm saying? You always wondering. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to, you know what I'm saying, these scriptures, man. Because you can't get a full understanding, right? You know what I'm saying, you go to your religious leaders, you asking them questions, you know what I'm saying, and only thing they have for you is, you know what I'm saying, it's not for man to understand and know the mysteries of the Bible, man. Right? When you know what I'm saying, that's a lie, man. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't given unto him, man. Right? Because he chose to follow after his oppressor, right? You know what I'm saying? When they go and follow after the oppressor, they don't get the understanding of this Bible. You know, so they can't understand these parables that Christ was breaking down to our people, man. You know what I'm saying? You have to understand that Christ was speaking in a way that, you know what I'm saying, he was able to reach his people, man. Right? His people are the Israelites. Right? If you are a Black, Hispanic, Native, or West Indian from North Side of Central America and scattered abroad, you are an Israelite according to the Bible, man. Anything outside of that is considered a heathen, man. It's considered your enemy, right? So, you know what I'm saying? We're going to get back into it. It says, stay yourselves and wonder, cry ye out and cry. They are drunken, but not with wine, right? You know what I'm saying? Our people are out here destroyed, you know what I'm saying, and drunk, man, right? They out here destroyed and drunk, but not with wine, right? They're not drunk off of the Hennessy. You know what I'm saying? They not drunk off of, you know what I'm saying, the beers, man. You know what I'm saying? They not drunk off of, you know what I'm saying, the gin. You know what I'm saying? The strong drink. That's not what they drunk off of, man. Right? Our people are drunk, you know what I'm saying, off of the lies, right? You know what I'm saying? Our people are drunk off of the lies that we have been taught from our oppressors, man. Right? So it says they stagger, but not with strong drink, man. You know what I'm saying? They not, you know what I'm saying? Our people are not, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's not talking about our people being drunk, you know what I'm saying, in a sense of them drinking, man. You know what I'm saying? The reason why our people are drunken is because we have been drinking of the cup of our enemy, man. Right? Of our oppressor who want to see us destroyed, man. You know what I'm saying? We have been taking on their ways of life. You know what I'm saying? They have been pushing us further and further away from our customs. You know what I'm saying? Further and further away from our God. You know what I'm saying? In the way that, you know what I'm saying, the Lord laid out for us to live, man. Right? With that being said, you know what I'm saying, we have become drunken. You know what I'm saying? We are destroyed for a lack of knowledge, and we are drunk off of, you know what I'm saying, following our oppressor, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing that caused us to stagger out here, man. To be in, you know what I'm saying, a destroyed state, man. Right? Following after, you know what I'm saying, our enemy, who the Lord told us to, you know what I'm saying, be separate from. Right? You know what I'm saying? To not go into the way of the heathen, man. You know what I'm saying? To choose none of their ways. But because we choose to do so, we have become destroyed, man. Right? Let's get verse 10. All right, so this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 29 and verse 10, right? So like it. For the Lord hath poured out upon you the spirit of deep sleep, man. Our people are out here, you know what I'm saying, sleeping, man. Right? You know what I'm saying? We're out here asleep because we can't understand or see nothing that's going on around us, man. When it comes to, you know what I'm saying, how to serve the Lord or what the Lord is doing, man. You know what I'm saying? We don't even know who we are as a nation of people, man. Only thing that we know is what our oppressor tell us we are, right? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Our oppressor tell us we were slaves, and that's all we know. You know what I'm saying? That's all we understand, right? You know what I'm saying? We were slaves. And now, you know what I'm saying, he you know what I'm saying, lit up and decided to, you know what I'm saying, give us some freedom, man. Right? When he ain't give us no goddamn freedom, man. All he gave us is more and more slavery, man. Right? He found a better way to do it, man. Right? So again, for the Lord had poured out upon you the spirit of deep sleep and had closed your eyes, right? You know what I'm saying? This is the Lord doing these things to us, man. You know what I'm saying? The Lord is the one that closed our eyes, man, because we chose not the Lord. You know what I'm saying? We chose to, you know what I'm saying, go and serve other nations, man. Right? You know what I'm saying? We thought that what they were doing was the best thing, right? You know what I'm saying? To go and follow after our oppressor and these other nations, you know what I'm saying? We thought that was better for us, man. So the Lord let us do it, man. Right? And then in that doing, we became destroyed for a lack of knowledge, man. You know what I'm saying? The Lord caused us to go into a deep sleep, man. Right? The Lord closed our eyes from the truth, man, to where we can't see or hear nothing, you know what I'm saying, that's the truth according to the Bible, man. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to the Lord, man. Right? Let's continue on. It says, the prophets and your rulers, the seers, had he covered, man. Right? Your Christian pastor, man, your religious leaders, they supposed to be your seers, man. They supposed to be your prophets, man. But because they go to the oppressor, because they go to these other nations, you know what I'm saying, to seek validation, you know what I'm saying, to seek out their ways of life, they come back to you and teach you lies, man. Right? They come back and teach you things of these other nations, which is not of the Lord, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's the Lord that closed your eyes, man, by shutting off your teachers, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you choose to follow after these other nations, you know what I'm saying? The Lord left it up to the other nations to teach you something that will destroy you as a punishment, man. So that's why it's a must that you wake up out of your sleep and slumber, man, and turn back to the Most High God of Israel and serve him, man. Right? So it says again, the prophets and your rulers, the seers, right, had he covered, man. Let's get verse 11. Right, this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 29, verse 11, and it reads, and the vision of all is come, slack is become unto you as the word of a book that is sealed, right? You know what I'm saying? When you go into these records, and you sit in that Christian church or that Muslim mosque or you know what I'm saying, whatever religion you choose, man, when you go into this record, which is, you know what I'm saying, the records of the Israelites, man. You know what I'm saying? And you try to seek out the truth, man. It becomes sealed unto you, man. Right? Because, you know what I'm saying, our people chose not to serve the Lord, man. Right? We chose to serve everything except for the Lord, man. Right? So the Lord sealed this book, man. Right? So, no, so let's continue. It says, which men deliver to one that is learned, saying, read this, I pray thee. And he say, I cannot, for it is sealed, man. So now when you go to your Christian pastor, you go to your religious leader, man. You know what I'm saying? You go to your teachers and you asking them, you know what I'm saying, certain things about the Bible. You know The only answer they have for you is it's not for man to understand and know the mysteries of the Bible, man. Well, that's a goddamn lie, man. It wasn't given to them because it wasn't given to the oppressor, right? And that's who they trust in. That's who they believe in. That's who they get their knowledge from, man. When these records only, you know what I'm saying, belong to Black, Hispanics, Native, and West Indians, man. All right, the Lord said he would send one from among your brethren that would teach you, right? He never said he'll send a heathen to teach you anything about this Bible, man. You know what I'm saying? So with them going to our oppressor and then coming back to us and teaching us lies, right? Because the book is sealed into them, man. They can't get the understanding of it, man. Because, you know what I'm saying, they have become destroyed for a lack of knowledge, man. Because they choose to trust in our oppressor. They choose to trust in another nation of people who the Lord did not send, man, to teach anything about this Bible, man. Right? Therefore, it is sealed unto them, man. All right, so let's get verse 12. All right, this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 29, verse 12, and it reads, and the book is delivered to him that is not learned, saying, read this, I pray thee. And he said, I am not learned. So, you know what I'm saying? Now, you got the men that you look up to, that you go to, that's supposed to be the teachers. You know what I'm saying? And they can't break these parables down for you. They can't tell you what Christ was talking about, man. But they supposed to be your teacher. These are the people that you follow. You know what I'm saying? These are the people that you put your spirit, your life, you know what I'm saying, they hand, man. Right? You know what I'm saying? Now you got the blind leading the blind, man. Because the people that's supposed to be the seers cannot see, man. Right? Your Christian pastor cannot see. Your religious leaders throughout the earth, they cannot see, and they supposed to be the seers, man. Now you go to the brother that's on the streets, right? That don't know nothing about this Bible, and you asking him, he don't know because he ain't been taught. You know what I'm saying? So who are you going to go to, man? Right? You know what I'm saying? When all your teachers have been, you know what I'm saying, eyes have been closed, man. The people that's looking to learn, your eyes been sealed too. You know what I'm saying? You can't see either. Because you choose not to follow the truth, man. You choose not the true priests and prophets of the Lord, man. You know what I'm saying? When the true priests and prophets of the Lord get to speaking, you don't want to hear it, man. You turn away from that, man. Therefore, you become destroyed for a lack of knowledge, man. Right? So I'm going to read it again. It says, and the book is delivered unto him that is not learned, saying, read this, I pray thee. And he said, I am not learned. Right? Verse 13. Wherefore the Lord said, for as this people draw near, Salakia, for as much as this people draw near with their mouth, with their lips, Salakia, wherefore the Lord said, for as much as this people draw near me with their mouth and with their lips do honor me, but have removed their heart far from me, right? So the Lord is, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, these people, they honor me with their mouth, right? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They honor me with their mouth and their lips. You know what I'm saying? They sitting in church, you know what I'm saying? And they, you know what I'm saying, praise Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord. I love you, Lord. Right? They sitting in that church speaking lies, man. Right? Because you know what I'm saying, if you love the Lord, you'll be obedient. Right? You would do what thus said the Lord, man. And that's to keep these commandments. That's to keep these laws, statutes, and commandments. That's obedience. That's the love of that's the love of God, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They honor the Lord with their mouth, man. You know what I'm saying? But they mind, you know what I'm saying, which is the heart, man. You know what I'm saying? Their mind is far away from the Lord, man. Right? And their fear towards me is taught by the precept of man. Meaning, you know what I'm saying? They fear our oppressor. You know what I'm saying? The things that's taught, you know what I'm saying? The fear that's taught, it's like you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Right. You know what I'm saying? The fear that's taught, you know what I'm saying, from your religious leaders is through the fear of our oppressor. Right? What oppressor think that should be taught and should not be taught, man. I'm saying this is why the Lord closed your Christian pastor's eyes, man. When they supposed to be the seers, man. Your religious leaders cannot, you know what I'm saying, break down these scriptures, man. Because the Lord has sealed it unto them, man. Because they choose to go to another nation of people to learn something about the Lord when the Lord said he would send one from among your brethren. He never said he'd send another nation people to teach you anything about the Bible, man. Right? Therefore, you know what I'm saying, like it says, for as much as this people draw near me with their mouth and with their lips do honor me, but have removed their heart far from me, and their fear toward me is taught by the precepts of men. Let's get verse 14. Slack you. Good night. Verse 14. All right, this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 29, verse 14, and it reads, therefore, behold, I will proceed to do a marvelous work among thee. It's like among this people, even a marvelous work and a wonder. For the wisdom of their wise men shall perish, and the understanding of their prudent men shall be hid, man. You know what I'm saying? So the Lord hid this truth, man. You know what I'm saying? For a time, this truth perished among our nation, man. Because we chose to go out and venture unto, you know what I'm saying, the ways of the heathen, man. You know what I'm saying? We want to go be like our oppressors and choose their ways of life, right? We want to keep their customs instead of keeping our customs. You know what I'm saying? The customs that the Lord had given unto us, man, as blacks and Spanish, Native, and West Indians, right? You know what I'm saying? Because we chose these other nations over the Lord, you know what I'm saying? Then, you know what I'm saying? Our wise men perish, man. Now the people that we go to seek knowledge from, they have none for us, right? You know what I'm saying? They tell us it's not for man to understand and know the mysteries of the Bible, right? That's so we, you know what I'm saying, he can get us out of his face, man. Right? You know what I'm saying? And the understanding of the prudent men shall be hid, man. Right? So I'm gonna drop that. I'm gonna get the book of Daniel, chapter 12, right? Let's see. Let's get the book of Daniel. Chapter 12. We're gonna get the ninth verse, right? Right, so this is the book of Daniel, chapter 12, verse 9. And it reads, And he said, go thy way, Daniel, for the word are closed up and sealed to the time of the end. Right? So, you know what I'm saying? This truth, you know what I'm saying, had been closed up and sealed, man. You know what I'm saying? This truth and these parables that we bringing out, man. You know what I'm saying? The truth according to the Bible that, you know what I'm saying, blacks, Hispanics, Native, and West Indians in today's time, you know what I'm saying, are the Israelites that the Bible speaks of, man. Right? For a time, you know what I'm saying, these things have been sealed and covered up, man. Right? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The truth about Christ and the angels and the prophets, man. For a time, these things have been sealed, man. Right? Until the time of the end, man. Letting you know what I'm saying, that, you know what I'm saying, we only have but a short time, man. Right? And the oppressor know it, man. Right? The oppressor know that he have but a little time. That's why it's getting more and more, and you know what I'm saying, enhanced in wickedness throughout the earth, man. You seeing more and more happen, you know what I'm saying? You seeing things that happen, you know what I'm saying, that you never would have seen, you know what I'm saying, when you were younger, man. Like, you know what I'm saying, the kids that's being brought up today are in purity hell, man. Being raised up in hell, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's up to the priests and prophets of the true priests and prophets of the Lord, man. So go out, you know what I'm saying, and reach our people and pull our people from up out of this hell. You know what I'm saying, that we are living in, man. Right? Like I said, that it was sealed to the time of the end, man. And you know what I'm saying, we in them days, man. Right? So let's get verse 10. Right? Just the book of Daniel, chapter 12, verse 10, and it reads, many shall be purified and made white and tried, but the wicked shall do wickedly, and none of the wicked shall understand, but the wise shall understand, man. You know what I'm saying? You want to be out there, you know what I'm saying, being wicked, right? You know what I'm saying? You want to be sleeping with whores. You know what I'm saying? You're a sister and you want to become a whore. You want to become a drug dealer, right? You want to sell poison and be a witch. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get destroyed in this place, man. Like I said, many shall be purified and made white, man, made pure, made whole, right? And tried. But the wicked shall do wickedly, man. And none of the wicked shall understand. Meaning, you know what I'm saying? Through your wickedness, you would never be able to have, you know what I'm saying, the understanding of this Bible. You will never be able to understand the parables that Christ was breaking down if you continue in your wickedness, man. You know what I'm saying? You have to fall away from the lies that you have been taught, man. You got to put down and kill off the old man and be made new, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to get into the Israelite school, the universal practical knowledge of the commanding general Yohanan, man. Right? Like I said, many shall be purified and made white and tried, but the wicked shall do wickedly, and none of the wicked shall understand, but the wise shall understand. And those that choose the Lord, man, those that choose, you know what I'm saying, to seek out the Lord, you know what I'm saying, that you know what I'm saying, hear the truth and accept it, man. That's what we looking for, man. We looking for the men and women, you know what I'm saying, that are looking for understanding, man. Right? And you know what I'm saying, we are here to make sure our people get that understanding, man. Right? The true seers of the Lord, man. All right, so let's get the book of Mark. I'm gonna drop that. I'm gonna get the book of Mark, chapter 4. Right? Book of Mark, chapter 4. And let's get verse 19. All right. It's the book of Mark, chapter 4, verse 19, and it reads, "And the cares of this world, and the deceitful of riches, and the lust of other things entering in, choke the word, and it become unfruitful." You know what I'm saying? This is, you know what I'm saying, the parable of the sword, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm going to start up. Let's see. We go to verse 14, right? Let's go up to verse 14, right? You know what I'm saying? This is the parable of the sword. Right? It's the book of Mark, chapter 4, verse 14, and it reads, "The sower sowed the word." Right? Verse 15. "And these are they by the wayside, where the word is sown. But when they have heard, Satan cometh immediately and taketh away the word that was sown in their hearts." Man. Right? You know what I'm saying? These are those that hear the truth, man. Right? You know what I'm saying? They hear the truth and it sounds good to them, but before they can catch a hold to it, they are distracted, man. You get distracted and you are taken away into something else, man. You know what I'm saying? These are signs to look for, man. Right? You know what I'm saying? This is a parable that Christ was speaking, you know what I'm saying? Which is the parable of the sower. You know what I'm saying? Sowing the seeds, man. Right? You know what I'm saying? When your Christian pastor, your religious leader speak about sowing a seed, the only thing they teaching you about is giving up your money, right? You got to sow a seed of $5. So now you got to sow a seed of $10. All right, you done paid the 10, you got to sow a seed of $15. You know what I'm saying? Right? And just keep going up more and more every week, man. Right? You know what I'm saying? You've been sowing a seed of money so long, you know what I'm saying, that you'd have ended up paying, you know what I'm saying? Now you're paying $150, right? You know what I'm saying? If you sow this seed of $500, you know what I'm saying, the Lord has something special for you, right? And you didn't follow, you know what I'm saying, and believe in them lies, man. You know what I'm saying? When, you know what I'm saying, this ain't got nothing to do with money, man, right? You know what I'm saying? This is what Christ was breaking down. You know what I'm saying? When he, talking about the sword, right? What, you know what I'm saying? Have been sealed to your teachers, man, right? Because you choose to go to your oppressor to learn about the truth, man. You choose to follow people that go to our oppressor instead of going to the true preaching prophets of the Lord, which are in the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge of the Commanded General Hunter, man. Right? So again, and these are they by the wayside where the word is sown, but have heard slacking. But when they have heard, Satan come immediately and take it away the word that was sown in their hearts, man. So you know what I'm saying? The word that came into their mind, you know what I'm saying, it was immediately stripped away from them, man, to where they couldn't get the understanding. You know what I'm saying? They couldn't get the full understanding or the full breakdown of what was going on. Because as soon as it was brought to them, you know what I'm saying, they was pulled away from it, man. You know what I'm saying? This is the thing that you got to watch for, man. Right? Verse 16, this is the book of Mark, chapter 4, verse 16, and it reads, "And these are they," you likewise, which are sown on stony ground, right? And so these are people, you know what I'm saying, that's you know what I'm saying, being sown on stony ground. Like, you know what I'm saying, when you trying to, you know what I'm saying, create a garden, right? You know what I'm saying, you want to make sure the ground ain't got no rocks in it. You want to make sure that, you know what I'm saying, it's smooth, it's clear, you know what I'm saying, and you know what I'm saying, whatever seed that you plant have room, you know what I'm saying, to grow. You know what I'm saying, to sprout or do whatever you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Therefore, you don't want no stones in the mix, man. Because stones will stunt the growth, man. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna get in the way. It's gonna stop the seed from growing. You know what I'm saying? So this was Christ is talking about right here, right? He says, and these are they which are sown on stony ground, who when they have heard the word, immediately received it with gladness, right? You know what I'm saying? They hear the word, you know what I'm saying? They hear, you know what I'm saying, oh, blacks, Hispanics, Native, and West Indians, you know what I'm saying, are the Israelites that the Bible speaks of. Man, I knew it was something more than slavery. You know what I'm saying? I knew it had to be something more greater than that, right? You know what I'm saying? They received it with gladness, man, to know that, you know what I'm saying, we are the Lord's chosen people. It's like it. You know what I'm saying? They received it with gladness, right? To know that, you know what I'm saying, we are the Lord's chosen people, man. But the thing is, they sown on stony ground, man. They got stones in stumbling blocks in the way, man. Right? They got things that's in the way that's keeping them from growing in the truth, man. Things that, know what I'm saying, they're not willing to know what I'm saying, move up out of the way so that they can grow, man. Right? This is the book of Mark, chapter 4, verse 17. And it reads, and have no root in themselves, and so endure but for a time, right? Because they are not rooted because of all the things that's in their way, man. Right? They hear the truth and they accept the truth, but because all of the stones that's in the ground that they are planted in, you know what I'm saying, they can't fully grow, right? They can't fully, you know what I'm saying, become the person that the Lord called them to be, man. Because they still care about the things of the world, man. Right? The things of the world is you know what I'm saying, holding them back, man, from serving the Lord fully, man. Right? So again, like it says, and have no root in themselves, and so endure but for a time. After when affliction and persecution arise for the word's sake, immediately they are offended, man. Right? You know what I'm saying? Because they care so much about the world in the way that they have been taught, man. You know what I'm saying? They keep on fighting, you know what I'm saying, holding on to those stones that's in the way that's blocking them, man. Right? Because those stones is in their mind, man. They can't shake it. You know what I'm saying? And when it comes to the truth according to the Bible, immediately, you know what I'm saying, they are offended, you know what I'm saying, by the word, man. Right? All right, so let's get verse 18. All right, this is the book of Mark, chapter 4, verse 18, and it reads, and these are they which are sown amongst thorns, such as hear the word, right? So you know what I'm saying, these are sown amongst thorns, right? They hear the word, right? You know what I'm saying? They hear. You know what I'm saying? That Christ died for blacks, Hispanics, Native, and West Indians, man. Right? That the Lord loves blacks, Hispanics, and Native and West Indians. And he gonna pull us up out of this slavery, right? He gonna put us in rulership, right? You know what I'm saying? Those things is exciting, man. Right? They hear these things. right? And the care, like, you know what I'm saying? And this is the book of Mark, chapter 4, verse 19, and it reads, and the cares of this world, and the deceitful of riches, and the lust of other things entering in, choke the word, man. And because the things that's, you know what I'm saying, that they have in this place, man, right? Now they worried about, you know what I'm saying, how they gonna live, right? How they gonna eat. You know what I'm saying? Instead of, you know what I'm saying, depending on the Lord, man. Right? You know what I'm saying? They worried about, you know what I'm saying, the different cares of the world, man, right? You know what I'm saying? They worried about a basketball game, a football game, or paying bills, right? You know what I'm saying? And the deceitful of riches, right? They worried about getting money. You know what I'm saying? Instead of putting their trust in the Lord, man. And the lust of other things entering in choke the word, man. Because, you know what I'm saying, they choose to, you know what I'm saying, lust over other things. You know what I'm saying? Not serve the Lord. These things choke the word and become unfruitful, man. All right, let's get verse 20. And these are they which are sown on good ground, such as hear the word and receive it and bring forth fruit, some 30-fold, some 60, and some at 100, right? You know what I'm saying? Then you have those that come into the truth, man. They hear it, you know what I'm saying? When they heard it, they received it with gladness, you know what I'm saying? And they see now, you know what I'm saying, how can I make this greater, right? You know what I'm saying? How can I bring this to my nation of people, right? You know, so how can I wake up more brothers and sisters, man? What can I do, you know what I'm saying, to serve the Lord and serve my nation, man? Right? You know what I'm saying? You learn about these laws, statutes, and commandments, man. You know what I'm saying? You get into the Israelite school, the universal practical knowledge, and you get, you know what I'm saying, up under command and general Yohanan, and you start to raising up your nation, man. Right? So that's what this is talking about, man. In today's time, man. Right? You know what I'm saying? That's the parable of the sword, man. You have some people that have too much in their weight, man. That's stopping them from growing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You are the seed, man. You know what I'm saying? You are the seed that's being planted. You know what I'm saying? The Lord chose you, man. Right? To, you know what I'm saying? The Lord is calling you, right? But you have to receive the call, right? So, you know what I'm saying? So like I say, so many are called, but few have chosen, man. You know what I'm saying? Few of us that answer that call, man. You know what I'm saying? When the Lord is calling, right? Know your Christian pastor tell you that he have been called to bring you them lies, man. And we here to let you know the truth according to the Bible. You know what I'm saying? The Lord is not with your Christian pastor. The Lord is not with, you know what I'm saying, your imam, your religious leader, man. The Lord never gave us a religion. He gave us a bloodline, right? Through the seed of Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, man. All right, so I'm going to drop that. I'm going to get the book of Matthew, chapter 22, verse 1. All right. All right, so it's the book of Matthew, chapter 22, verse 1. And it reads, and Jesus answered and spake unto them, again by parables and saying, right? You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Christ is coming to them and he's speaking in parables, right? He's speaking, you know what I'm saying? The way that he coming to them, it sounds like knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone, right? Red fish, blue fish, right? You know what I'm saying? Knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone, right? You know what I'm saying? This is what it sounds like to them. Because, you know what I'm saying? Christ is coming in, he's speaking in riddles, right? He's speaking in a way that, you know what I'm saying, it's not being fully understood, man, right? And this time, he's teaching the disciples, right? You know what I'm saying? And the disciples at times have to come back to Christ. You know what I'm saying? After, you know what I'm saying? After they go out and teach, you know what I'm saying? They had to come back and ask Christ, you know what I'm saying? What did you mean when you said knick-knack, paddywhack? You know what I'm saying? Give a dog a bone, right? Red fish, blue fish, right? You know what I'm saying? What was you talking about, right? You know what I'm saying? When you was bringing out this riddle that I didn't fully understand, and Christ would, you know what I'm saying, break it down to him after camp, right? You know what I'm saying? After they went out and taught, you know what I'm saying, Christ would come back and break down the things that they wanted to know. And those are the parables, right? Because these are the dark sayings of the Bible. You know what I'm saying? The dark sayings that your Christian pastor do not understand, right? Because it's not unto him to know the truth according to the Bible, because he chooses to follow after his oppressor, right? Instead of turning to the Most High God of the Bible and learning the truth and getting the true understanding of the Bible. All right, so let's get verse 2. It says, the kingdom of heaven is like unto a certain king, which made a marriage for his son. Right? So you have the Most High God, right? Right? Which is the king, right? Which made a marriage for his son. You know what I'm saying? Which is Christ, man. You know what I'm saying? Christ is the son, right? The son of God. You know what I'm saying? The Lord created this marriage. You know what I'm saying? Well, you know what I'm saying? Christ will be married, you know what I'm saying, to you know what I'm saying, the nation of Israel, right? So let's get verse 3, right? This is the book of Matthew, chapter 22, verse 3, and it reads, and sent forth his servant to call them that were bidden to the wedding, and they would not come, man. Right? So you know what I'm saying, the Lord is calling, like the scriptures say, many have been called, but only few are chosen, man. Right? It's only few of the people of the nation of Israel that actually answer the phone, man. That actually answer the call when the Lord is calling them, man. You know what I'm saying? And your Christian pastors, they ain't answering that call, man. Right? Your religious leaders, they are not answering that call. That's why they can't break down these scriptures, man. That's why they can't get this understanding of this Bible, man. Right? You know what I'm saying? So again, and sent forth his servant to call them that were bidden to the wedding, and they would not come. Right? You know what I'm saying? The Lord created this marriage for you, man. You know what I'm saying? For you to come and become one with Christ, man. That's what a marriage does, man. Right? You know what I'm saying? When you go and you get married, you become one flesh. So the Lord set up this marriage to where you would become one flesh with Christ, and you would be, you know what I'm saying, one with the Lord, man. But our people have not chosen it, man. Right? We chose not to go towards the Lord, right? You know, so we choose not to hear the truth according to the Bible. We want to follow after our oppressor, right? You know what I'm saying? We want to, you know what I'm saying, follow the things that feel good to us, right? Right? We want to hear the philosophical services, right? Things that, you know what I'm saying, cause us to become destroyed for a lack of knowledge instead of hearing the truth, right? The truth tastes bitter, man. It's not sweet, man. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to hit you in the core, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the truth, man. And it cuts deep, man. But you gotta accept it, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say, and they would not come because they chose not to accept the truth according to the Bible. They chose not to accept the Lord, man. You know what I'm saying? They chose to find a easier route, man. They feel that it was easier to follow after another nation than to serve the Lord, man. The Lord gave them, you know what I'm saying, gave them up to their oppressor, right? Gave us up to our oppressor. So like it. All right, so let's get verse 4. All right, so this book of Matthew, chapter 22, verse 4, and it reads, again, he sent forth other servants, saying, tell them which are bidden, behold, I have prepared my dinner, my oxen, my fatlings, my fatlings are killed, and all things are ready. Come unto the marriage. You know what I'm saying? The Lord is like, man, look here. You know what I'm saying? I didn't cook up these oxtails. You know what I'm saying? I got the dinner prepared. You know what I'm saying? Everything is ready. You know what I'm saying? I didn't already slaughter the meat. I didn't prepare the dinner. You know what I'm saying? These oxtails smelling real good. You know what I'm saying? I got these beef tips. I got the gravy with the rice. You know what I'm saying? The Lord is like, man, I got everything for you. Everything gonna be gravy. All you got to do is come into the marriage, man. All you got to do is come in and join yourself unto me, right? You know what I'm saying? When you join yourself unto my son, right? And we'll all become one flesh. We'll all become one body. Be one mind on one accord, man. Right? You know what I'm saying? But we chose to go another route, right? We choose to follow after our oppressor. We choose not the Lord, man. It's time for us to turn away from our oppressor, man. It's time for us to turn away from these other nations, man, and turn back to the Most High God of Israel and enter into that marriage, man. You know what I'm saying? Instead of constantly rejecting the Lord, man. Because that's what's going on right here, man. Right? Let's get verse 5, right? It's the book of Matthew, chapter 22, verse 5, and it reads, but they made light of it, right? You know what I'm saying? They made light of the Lord preparing this for them, man. Right? You know what I'm saying? The Lord had to cook, had the meal stretched out for them. You know what I'm saying? Had everything ready, man. You know what I'm saying? Everything ready for the parent. All you had to do is come and accept the Lord and become one flesh. That's all you had to do. But you know what I'm saying? They looked at it as if it was nothing, right? They felt like, you know what I'm saying, maybe it's better for us to be up under our oppressor, right? Maybe they felt a sense of freedom. That freedom is going to cause you to be destroyed, man. Right? Because you choosing to, you know what I'm saying, be up under your oppressor, like that's going to be better than being up under the Lord, and the Lord is going to destroy you for it, man. They made light of it and went their ways, one to his farm and another to his merchandise. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? These are the rich of the earth, the rich of the nation of Israel, right? Because you too caught up in running your businesses. You know what I'm saying? You too caught up in your house, you know what I'm saying, or your slab, your car, you know what I'm saying, or you know what I'm saying, your jewelry. You know what I'm saying? You too caught up in you know what I'm saying, everything except for the Lord, man. You know what I'm saying? You look at what the Lord did for you as if it was nothing. Salakia. Salakia. Right? So you know what I'm saying, you look at what the Lord did for you as if it was a light thing, like it was nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying, it didn't even matter. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You decided to just, you know what I'm saying, keep going on the way that you living, right? You know what I'm saying? You keep following after, you know what I'm saying, your false teachers that's continuing to destroy you, man. You know what I'm saying? You worried about your riches. You worried about, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, these worldly things, man. You know what I'm saying? That's caused you to be destroyed. All right? So like you. Let's get verse 6. All right, it's the book of Matthew, chapter 22, verse 6, and it reads, and the remnant took his servants and entreated them spitefully and slew them. All right, so I'm going to read it again. Say, and the remnant took his servants and entreated them spitefully and slew them. Verse 20, verse 7. But when the king heard thereof, he was wroth, and he sent forth his armies to destroy those murderers and burn them up in their cities. So like you. All right, so let's get verse 8. Then said he to his servants, the wedding is ready, but which were bidden were not worthy. Right? So you know what I'm saying, the Lord is saying, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, the wedding is ready, you know what I'm saying, but those that are supposed to participate in the wedding, you know what I'm saying, they ain't worthy, man. Right? Christ is talking about you as blacks, Hispanics, Native and West Indian from North Side of Central America scattered abroad, man. You are the ones that the wedding is ready for. But you know what I'm saying, because you choose to follow after these other nations and their ways of life and keep their customs, you are not worthy. That's why it's going to take you falling away from your oppressor. You have to fall away from the lies that you have been taught in this place. You have to turn back to the Most High God of Israel and serve him. The way that you do that is by getting into the Israelite School, the Universal Practical Knowledge under the Commander General Yohana, and learning the truth according to the Bible. Shedding yourself for the world and becoming new, man. Right? Putting on a new spirit, taking on a new life. Right? Let's get verse 9. Right, this book of Matthew, chapter 22, verse 9, and it reads, go ye therefore into the highways, and as many as ye shall find, be it to the marriage, right? So, you know what I'm saying? Since the Lord, you know what I'm saying, had to close the eyes of your Christian pastors, right? Your religious leaders. They are the ones that's supposed to be the ones that teach you the truth according to the Bible. But because they chose to go outside to a whole nother nation, right? Right? And learn their ways of life and take on their customs and their ways. You know what I'm saying? The Lord closed their eyes, man. You know what I'm saying? The Lord made it to where they were blind and could not see the truth, man. Because you follow after them, you are now blind and can't see the truth, man. But so the Lord said, go ye therefore into the highways, and as many as ye shall find, be it to the married. Meaning, you know what I'm saying? Since you know what I'm saying, the people that are above my people choose to not follow me and choose to follow after the heathen, no sweat. The Lord's like, you know what I'm saying? Don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go to the highways and the byways. I'm going to go to the ghettos and the barrios, right? I'm going to go to the reservations, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go down in the hood and I'm going to raise them brothers up, man. Right? I'm going to find those brothers and bid them to the marriage, man. Right? And that's what the Lord is doing, man. In the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, man. Right? Since, you know what I'm saying, your religious leaders was not up to the task. They wasn't up for the job, right? The Lord pushed them to the side, right? Now he going to get to the poor, right? You know what I'm saying? He going to get the poor of the nation of Israel, man. You know what I'm saying? The people that are destroyed for a lack of knowledge, man. The Lord is coming to raise up, you know what I'm saying, the man of low degree, man. Right? The man that you thought that wouldn't be nothing, man. The Lord will take that brother and raise him up and make him to be a priest and prophet of the Lord, man. You know what I'm saying? To be a leader of men, women, and children. You know what I'm saying? Verse 10. So those servants went out into the highways and gathered together all as many as they found, both bad and good. Right? So you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Those brothers, you know what I'm saying, that the Lord chose to open up this book to, man. Right? You know what I'm saying? Which in today's time is the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, man. Right? And we going out to the highways and the byways, right? And we are gathering together all as many that we can find, both bad and good, man. You know what I'm saying? You out there on the streets, strung out. You know what I'm saying? We telling you to get up off them streets, man. We telling you to put down the weed, put down the drugs, man. You know what I'm saying? Stop poisoning yourself, man. Stop selling that poison to your people, man. Stop selling that poison, period, man. You know what I'm saying? Stop lying. Stop being a murderer. You know what I'm saying? Stop destroying, you know what I'm saying, your people, man. Right? You know what I'm saying? That's what we doing, man. Again, it says, so those servants went out into the highway and gathered together all as many as they found, both bad and good, man. You know what I'm saying? Whether you are out, you know what I'm saying, minding your business, doing what you believe is right, or you just wicked as hell, man. Right? You know what I'm saying? We coming to teach the truth that's going to deliver our people from the hell that we have been in, man. You know what I'm saying? And those things can only be done through, you know what I'm saying, following the truth according to the Bible, or the deep commander General Yohana in the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, right? And the wedding was furnished with guests, man. You know what I'm saying? Meaning, now, you know what I'm saying, this wedding is becoming a gathering now. You know what I'm saying? Now we are gathering ourselves together, man. Right? We got the good, the bad, and the teachers, man. The true priests and prophets of the Lord, man. And all you have to do is want to understand and have some understanding, man. Right? All you got to do is want to learn the truth, man. And the truth will be given to you. You know what I'm saying? No longer do you have to go to your Christian pastor who tell you that it's not for man to understand and know the mysteries of this Bible. So what I'm saying, no longer do you have to go to a brother in the streets that have no knowledge or understanding of the truth according to the Bible, man. Because the Lord is raising up brothers in the streets, man. You know what I'm saying? The Lord is raising up, you know what I'm saying, the poor of Israel. You know what I'm saying? The Lord is raising up, you know what I'm saying, know what I'm saying, the men that know what I'm saying, everybody counted out, right? To be nothing, man. The Lord is taking those brothers and using them, man. Right? So know what I'm saying, go out and teach this truth, man. To go out and do his will, right? So you know what I'm saying, the people that you look up to as stand-up people, you know what I'm saying, that which have been wolves in sheep clothing, the people that you look at as if they are the people that you're supposed to look up to, you know what I'm saying, they have been teaching you lies, right? They have been teaching you the things that have caused you to become destroyed for a lack of knowledge in this place, man. Because they have joined themselves to our oppressor. The Lord went and seeked out some brothers, you know what I'm saying, that, you know what I'm saying, that the world, you know what I'm saying, have already counted out, man. You know what I'm saying? Which, you know what I'm saying, are the true priests and prophets of the Lord in the Israelite school, universal practical knowledge, man. Right? So again, so those servants went out into the highways and gathered together all as many as they found, both bad and good, and the wedding was furnished with guests. Verse 11. And it reads, and when the king came in to see the guests, he saw there a man which had not on a wedding garment, right? So you know what I'm saying, what does it mean when they say he didn't have on his wedding garment? He wasn't dressed, he didn't have on his you know what I'm saying, his uniform, right? This brother coming in with the other team uniform on, right? Oh, you coming in here with the ways of your oppressor, right? So you coming in here, you serving, you know what I'm saying? You serving all these days on holiday, right? You worried about Christmas, New Year's, Thanksgiving, you know what I'm saying? All these holidays, you still eat pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster, right? You know what I'm saying? You putting on the culture of a whole nother nation of people, man, that ain't got nothing to do with the Lord. And the Lord is against it, man. Right? That's the jersey you wear. That's the garment that you putting on, man. You ain't putting on the garment know what I'm saying, of Christ, right? You ain't walking in the spirit of Christ, man. That's what Christ is saying, man. I'm gonna read it again. It says, and when the king came in to see the guests, he saw there a man which had not on a wedding garment, right? He didn't put on the garment of Christ. You know what I'm saying? He was still wearing on the garment that he had on in the world, man. Right? He seen the gathering going on. You know what I'm saying? He smelling them oxtails. You know what I'm saying? He see the beef tips. He like, man, they got a party going on up there. It's going down. This what they been talking about all that time. Man, I'm about to get up in there. You know what I'm saying? All late, man. You know what I'm saying? After everything is being put together, you know what I'm saying? Now you want to jump in. You know what I'm saying? But now it's too late, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what you don't want to be. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be the one, you know what I'm saying, that Christ spot, you know what I'm saying, that ain't got on his jersey, right? You got on the other team jersey, and you playing for the other team, but now you trying to jump over here with us, man. Right? That's what you don't want to be, man. You know what I'm saying? That day, man. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be that one that Christ spot out. You know what I'm saying? They've been playing for the other team the whole time. And now you see that the truth is the truth. And now you want to jump over. You want to play on both sides. So you can't be lukewarm. So Christ say either be hot or cold. You know what I'm saying? Don't be lukewarm, man. Right? He said, I spew you out, man. All right, so let's get verse 12. Right, and it reads, and he said unto him, friend, how camest thou in hither, have not a wedding garment? And he was speechless. Like, so you know what I'm saying? Christ, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, and the Lord is like, you know what I'm saying? How could you even come up in here, you know what I'm saying, with another team garment on, right? So you got another team jersey on. You ain't even dressed for the wedding. You know what I'm saying? You just showed up, man. How come you are not dressed, prepared, and ready, you know what I'm saying, for this wedding, man, for this marriage? You know what I'm saying? You out here playing games, man, right? Let's get verse 13, right? This book of Matthew, chapter 22, verse 13, and it reads, then said the king, right? Then said the Lord, right? That's what it say, right? To the servant, bind him, right? Bind him hand and foot and take him away and cast him into outer darkness. There shall he weep and gnash of, there shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what you don't want to be, man. You don't want to be the one that Christ poured out. You know what I'm saying? Say, hey, look out. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even on this team. Get him and get him up out of here. You don't want to be the one that Christ say, depart from me, right? I never knew you. Thy wicked servant, man. Right? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You praise me with your lips, man. Right? You know what I'm saying? You speak good with your mouth, but your mind, right, is far from me. Right? Depart, get away from me. I don't even know you. Right? That's what you don't want to be. You don't want to be that brother or sister, you know what I'm saying, that Christ, you know what I'm saying, turn you away, man, because of you choosing to follow after these other nations. You know what I'm saying? You putting these other nations over your people. You know what I'm saying? You put these other nations over your God so much to where they are becoming your God. And you are being of your father, the goddamn devil, man. Because you choosing to be like your oppressor, who is the goddamn devil in the earth. All right, let's get verse 14. All right, so this is the book of Matthew, chapter 22, verse 14, and it reads, for many are called, but few are chosen, right? That's what your Christian pastor and your religious leaders tell you, right? You know what I'm saying? They have been called to teach this word, right? That's what they said. They've been called. You know what I'm saying? But the Lord is calling, man. You are a Black, Hispanic, Native or West Indian, you know what I'm saying, from North, South, and Central America and scattered abroad. You are Israelite according to the Bible. You know what I'm saying? This work is you know what I'm saying, it's for you, man, right? You know what I'm saying? The teaching of this Bible is for you to do. You know what I'm saying? The giving of the word is given unto you. The giving of the truth according to the Bible is given unto you. Unto them, it is not given, right? So when your Christian pastor, your religious leader tell you it's not for man to understand and know the mysteries of the Bible, is because it's not given unto him. Because he followed after the oppressor, you know what I'm saying, which is the son of man, right? It was not given unto him. You know what I'm saying? The understanding or the truth according to the Bible. But unto you as a Black, Hispanic, Native, or West Indian who want to understand and want to learn, it was given unto you to understand and know. Right? Because like it says here, for many are called, man, but how many are willing to pick up that phone and be chosen? Right? You have to choose to pick up the phone. You have to choose the Lord, man. The Lord is calling. But are you willing to, know what I'm saying, answer that call, man? Right? So I know your religious leader tell you that they have been called to come and teach you this word, man. And they go and pull up, know what I'm saying, some scripture that they ain't got no understanding of it. and know what I'm saying, make you feel like that was the word of the day, man. When they can't break down none of these parables, man. You know what I'm saying? This right here that I'm teaching you, teaching about right now, you can't go to your Christian pastor and learn these things, man. Right? You know what I'm saying? You can't go get these breakdowns. You can't get these answers, you know what I'm saying, these questions answered, man. Because they choose to follow after their oppressor, who's the goddamn devil, right? You know what I'm saying? They choose not to follow after the, you know what I'm saying, after the Lord. All right, so let's get verse. Let's see. So I'm gonna drop that. I'm gonna get book of Matthew, chapter 13. Let's see, 13 and 10. Dang. It's like it. Y'all just bear with me for a second, right? All right, so it's the book of Matthew, chapter 13, verse 10, and it reads, "And the disciples came and said unto him, Why speakest thou unto them in parables?" Right? So, you know what I'm saying, this is what Christ, you know what I'm saying, was speaking, going out to the lost sheep, right, of the house of Israel, right, which are blacks, Hispanics, Native and West Indian, from North Side of Central Americas and scattered abroad. I'm saying Christ went to them and was speaking in riddles, man. Right? He was speaking in the way where most people wouldn't understand, man. But he was speaking in the way that he would reach a few that were among, you know what I'm saying, the people, right? So, you know what I'm saying, Christ was speaking in these riddles, right? So I'm reading it says, "And the disciples came and said unto him, Why speak unto them in parables?" Like, why are you speaking in this tongue like this, man? In the way that you speak it. You know what I'm saying? Why are you breaking it down like that? Like, I can't fully understand it, right? You know what I'm saying? This is the disciples asking Christ. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 13, verse 11, and it reads, "He answered and said unto them, Because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven," right? But to them it is not given. Meaning, it was given unto you as a black, Hispanic, Native, or West Indian, from North Side of Central Americas, or scattered abroad. These records were given unto you for your understanding, right? This is for your understanding, you know what I'm saying, for you to have knowledge, right? And understanding of these scriptures, man. But you know what I'm saying, unto these other nations, it was not given. You know what I'm saying? Like, Christ did not come to save everybody on the face of the earth, man. He came to save his people, which were the Israelites. That's what you have to understand. You know what I'm saying? The whole time, you know what I'm saying, going through these records, you're only speaking about the Israelites, right? You never see another nation, you know what I'm saying, receiving salvation or having anything to do with Christ, you know what I'm saying, as for being one body with him, man, right? Or being one nation with him. You know what I'm saying? It's only the Israelites, right? So again, and he answered and said unto them, Because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, right? Because your Christian pastor, your religious leader don't understand. They tell you it's not for man to understand and know the mysteries of the Bible. But Christ is saying, because it was given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of the kingdom of heaven. It's for you to understand and know these parables that Christ was teaching, right? That Christ came and he died for you as blacks, Hispanics, Native, and West Indian. You He came to bring salvation, to raise you up out of the hell that you are in, man. Right? You know what I'm saying? These are the things that Christ came to teach, man. Right? But to them, it's not given. The truth according to the Bible ain't given to another nation of people. Salvation is not given to another nation of people, man. You know what I'm saying? To them, it's not given. Like I say, because the people that you look up to be your leaders choose to follow after these other nations is not given unto them. So they can't understand it. And because you follow them, you have no understanding when it comes to the Bible, when it comes to the truth of serving the Lord, man. That's why it's a must that you fall away from the lies that you have been taught and turn back to the Most High God of Israel and serve Him, man. Right? Get into the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge and learn the truth according to the Bible. All right, so let's get verse 12. Right, it's the book of Matthew, chapter 13, verse 12, and it reads, "For whatsoever had, to him shall be given, and he shall have more abundance. But whatsoever have not, from him shall be taken away even that he have," right? So, you know what I'm saying? When it says, for whoso had, to him shall be given, right? You know what I'm saying? You have already, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You serving the Lord, you doing what you're supposed to do, you know what I'm saying? And you will be given more, right? I'm going to say, and he shall have more abundance. Man. But whosoever had not, from him shall be taken away even had he had. And you know what I'm saying? You have your riches, right? Or you have a house, you got your car, you think everything is good. And you think that because you have all these things, that you don't need the Lord, right? That the Lord is not doing these things for you. For you have no trust in the Lord. You have trust in yourself. You have trust in your oppressor. Because you choose to have trust in your oppressor, who is your father, the goddamn devil in the earth, man. The Lord will take all that away from you, man. All those things will be taken away from you. And you will have nothing, right? The Lord will break you down until a crumb, man, right? Because you think highly of yourself, man. Let's get verse 13, right? This book of Matthew, chapter 13, verse 13, Salakia. And it reads, "Therefore speak I to them in parables, because they see not," right? You know what I'm saying? So Christ breaking it down, he letting them know this is why I speak unto them in riddles. This is why, you know what I'm saying, sound like, you know what I'm saying, red fish, blue fish, knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. You know what I'm saying? That's why it sound like, you know what I'm saying, I ain't saying nothing. But deep down, you know what I'm saying, you get the true understanding. You will hear the truth, man. Right? You know what I'm saying? You will be able to get the breakdown if you want to understand it. Then you do what it takes, which is serving the Lord, man. Right? You accept the Lord, man. And you joining yourself unto the marriage. Right? And becoming one flesh with Christ. All right. So therefore, speak I to them in parables, because they see not. Meaning, you know what I'm saying? If I just come out the blue and speak normally, know what I'm saying, then they gonna be able to see, right? You know what I'm saying? This is the Christ, you know what I'm saying, that we serve in the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, man. Right? This is not the Christ of your religion, of your Christian church, your whatever, your Muslim mass or whatever. You know what I'm saying? This is the Christ of the Bible. Right? You know what I'm saying? Christ saying, no, I'm saying, I speak to them in parables because, you know what I'm saying, they see but they won't see. Like they see what I'm doing, but they won't understand what I'm doing, man. Even though they see me out here, they won't be able to understand it, right? And hearing, they hear not, meaning they hear us out on these streets teaching, right? Right? They heard Christ out, you know what I'm saying, teaching. They seen Christ, you know what I'm saying, do the things that he was doing, but they didn't understand. They thought it was wicked, man. Right? They thought that Christ was a witch, man. They called him a cult leader, right? You know what I'm saying? They said that Christ was in a cult. You know what I'm saying? Just like they talk about us in the Israelite School Universe of Practical Knowledge, because they see, you know what I'm saying, what we're doing, but they don't see it. They don't understand it, right? Because, you know what I'm saying, these things have been closed unto them, man. The book has been sealed. Therefore, they don't have the understanding of what they see. And Christ didn't want them to understand it, right? Christ didn't want them to hear it, right? So I'm going to read it again. Say, therefore, therefore speak I to them in parables, because they see not, and hearing they hear not, neither do they understand, right? You know what I'm saying? They see what I'm doing, they hear what I'm doing, but they just can't get the full understanding of it, right? You know what I'm saying? We're going to get more into it on why he's doing this, man. This is the true Christ of the Bible, man. Right? This is the book of Matthew, chapter 13, verse 14, and it reads, and in them is fulfilled, so like it's fulfilled the prophecy of Isaiah, right? Which said, by hearing ye shall hear and shall not understand. Right? Meaning, you know what I'm saying, even though you hear, you know what I'm saying, what Christ is talking about, you ain't gonna be able to understand it. And seeing ye shall see and shall not perceive. Meaning, you know what I'm saying, you gonna see us out here in the streets raising up the dead, right? You know what I'm saying? You see Christ out in the streets raising the dead, but you didn't understand it, man. And like you see the priests and prophets of the Lord out today on the highways and the byways and the airways, and we are raising the dead, and you do not understand it. The only thing you see is a cult, right? You know what I'm saying? All you see is, you know what I'm saying, people that are in a cult. You think that it is wicked. You know what I'm saying? Because you do not have an understanding of it, right? You know what I'm saying? You follow after your oppressor who told you that we were teaching hate. Now you believe that we are a hate group because your God said that we were a hate group, right? Because you put your trust in your oppressor. That's your God, right? Instead of you truly serving the Lord, you know what I'm saying? And opening up your eyes to where you can hear, you can see, and you know what I'm saying, open up your ears to where you can hear the truth, man. Like the scripture say, he that have an ear, let him hear. Right? What the prophets is saying, man. You have to want to have that understanding, right? And let's get verse 15. Right, this is the book of Matthew, chapter 13, verse 15, and it reads, for this people heart is waxed roast, meaning, you know what I'm saying, these people are cold-hearted, man. You know what I'm saying? They have chosen to align themselves with their oppressor, and only thing they care about is themselves, right? So the only thing they care about is their riches. You know what I'm saying? The things that they have. They don't care about the, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, what their brothers and sisters are going through. They don't care about what the Lord thinks, man. So they only care about themselves. They have become like their oppressors, man. Right? They have become like their enemies, man. They have become like the enemies of the Lord, man. Right? and their ears are dull of hearing, meaning, you know what I'm saying, you are not able to understand and hear the truth, man, because you steady following the lies. You steady following your Christian pastors, you know what I'm saying, your religious leaders, you know what I'm saying, throughout the earth, man. Right? You know what I'm saying? You steady want to eat the things that you want to eat because your pastor said all you got to do is bless it. You know what I'm saying? And pray over it. It's gonna be all right, right? That, you know what I'm saying, the Lord created all things good, right? So, you know what I'm saying, why call it down, you know what I'm saying, unclean what the Lord made clean, right? Because he said that all things were made good. You got to wipe those lies up out of your mind. Those are the things that's causing you to be destroyed for a lack of knowledge. As you choose to follow after your oppressor, who choose, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? You choose to follow after your religious leader, who choose to follow after your oppressor, who teach you lies to destroy you, right? And their eyes, they have closed, lest at any time they shall see with their eyes and hear with their ears and should understand with their heart, right? Meaning, you know what I'm saying, they hear with their eyes. You know what I'm saying? Your eyes have been closed. You know what I'm saying? The Lord closed your eyes, man. You know what I'm saying? Because he's saying, you know what I'm saying, if I don't close their eyes, then they don't see with their eyes what's truly going on. They gonna hear with their ears what's really happening, you know what I'm saying, happening. And they gonna have a clear understanding. And like I said, with their heart, which is their mind, and should be converted, right? Because they gonna turn to the Lord and decide to serve the Lord, man. If they hear the truth according to the Bible, man. This is why the Lord, you know what I'm saying, close your eyes, man. Right? This says, and I should heal them. Meaning Christ don't even want to heal everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? Even though you are an Israelite, man. You know what I'm saying? Even though you are of the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel, you know what I'm saying? Christ, you know what I'm saying, don't even want to save, you know what I'm saying, everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? Christ is looking for those who's going to answer the call and receive it, man. Right? Receive it with gladness, receive the understanding, and do what thus said the Lord, man. That's what Christ wants, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why Christ went out, you know what I'm saying, speaking in parables, you know what I'm saying? All right, so you know what I'm saying? Let's get verse 16, right? Book of Matthew, chapter 13, verse 16, and it reads, but blessed are your eyes, man, right? For they see, and your ears, for they hear, man. I'm saying you are able to hear this today, man. I'm saying we are teaching the things that have been passed down, man, from Christ to the disciples, you know what I'm saying, to the priests and prophets, you know what I'm saying, of the Lord, down unto us today, man. You know what I'm saying? Blessed are our eyes, man. You know what I'm saying? They can see what's happening, man. You know what I'm saying? They can see the truth, you know what I'm saying, blossoming and growing throughout the, you know what I'm saying, the world, man. Right? You know what I'm saying? For we can see it, man. You know what I'm saying? That's a blessing, man. Right? You know what I'm saying? And blessed are our ears, for they hear. You know what I'm saying? We can hear the truth, man. We have a chance, you know what I'm saying, to see things that, you know what I'm saying, the prophets wish they were able to see. They dreamed about seeing, man. You know what I'm saying? The prophets dreamed about seeing the time, you know what I'm saying, that we are living, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They spoke about it, man. You know what I'm saying? They talked about it. And we living it today, man. You know what I'm saying? That's a glorious thing, man. And blessed are our eyes to be able to see it, man. And our ears to be able to hear the truth, man. know what I'm saying, the truth that our people, you know what I'm saying, as blacks, Hispanics, Native and West Indians are the Israelites that the Bible speaks of, man. And we gonna turn away from our oppressor, right? And turn back to the Lord and serve him, man. Right? You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? We are going to become the new rulers, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like it. All right, so I'm gonna get the book of John, chapter 15, verse 16. That's this book of John, chapter 15, verse 16, and it reads, Ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you and ordained you that ye should go and bring forth fruit. Right? You know what I'm saying? It's not us that choose the Lord, man. I'm saying it's the Lord that chooses us, man. Right? You know what I'm saying? The Lord chose us to go out, you know what I'm saying, and raise up, you know what I'm saying, the dead of Israel, man. So he chose, you know what I'm saying, to put his name back in the earth right here in the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, today under the Commanding General Yahweh, man. You know what I'm saying? It's not us that chose the Lord to be, you know what I'm saying? But the Lord have chosen us, man, and ordained us, like I said, and ordained you that ye should go out and bring forth fruit, man. That we should go out and spread the gospel, man. Spread the truth according to the Bible and bring our people up out of the hell that we are in, man. Right? And ordain you that ye shall go and bring forth fruit, and that your fruit should remain, and that whatsoever ye shall ask of the Father in my name, he may give it unto you. Man. All right? Then you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Fall away from the lies that you have been taught in this place. Turn back to the Lord that chose you, man. Right? And you know what I'm saying? Go and raise up your people up out of this hell, man. Right? And whatever you need, you know what I'm saying, you ask in the Lord's name, you know what I'm saying? The Lord gonna be there for you, man. The Lord gonna be with you, man. You know what I'm saying? All right, so I'm gonna drop that. I'm gonna get the book of Jeremiah, chapter 1, verse 5. It's like book of Jeremiah, chapter 1, verse 5. It reads, before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. And before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee. And I ordained thee a prophet unto the nation. You know what I'm saying? The Lord chose you before you even knew who you were, man. You know what I'm saying? Before you were even born, the Lord hadn't chose you, man. You know what I'm saying? The Lord chose you, man. Then it's your duty, man. It's your job to go out and raise up your nation, man. You know what I'm saying? To raise up your people. You are a Black, Hispanic, Native or West Indian, you know what I'm saying, man, from North, South, to Central Americas and scattered abroad. Your job is to go out and raise up your nation, man. Your job is to turn back to the Most High God of Israel and become a priest and prophet of the Lord to go out and raise up and raise up your nation, man. You know what I'm saying? To raise up the Lord's chosen people. You know what I'm saying? And bring order to our nation, man. You know what I'm saying? That's our job, man, as the men of Israel. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. And before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee. And I ordained thee a prophet unto the nation. Man. You know what I'm saying? The Lord ordains you to be a prophet. You know what I'm saying? Before you were even born as a Black, Hispanic, Native, or West Indian man. You know what I'm saying? All right, so I'm going to drop that. I'm going to get the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 32. Right? 1 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 32. To like it. Chapter 4. So it's like it. This chapter, 1 Corinthians chapter 14. Good night. Chapter 14, verse 32. All right. So you know what I'm saying? This is the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 14, verse 32, and it reads, and the spirits of the prophets are subject to the prophet, man. Meaning, you know what I'm saying? The Lord formed you in the belly. You know what I'm saying? He knew you, you know what I'm saying, before you come up out of the womb, man. He ordains you to be a prophet, man. But you have to understand that, you know what I'm saying, the spirit of the prophets are subject to the prophets, meaning if you died a prophet, you come back into the earth, man. You know what I'm saying? You come back to the earth as a prophet, man. You have false prophets, man. You have false leaders. You know what I'm saying? 9 out of 10, if you are a false leader today, in your past life, you was a false leader then, man. You know what I'm saying? It would behoove you to fall away from those lies, man, and turn back to the Lord, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? These parables that we bring it down, you know what I'm saying, is what Christ was teaching, man. Because you choose not the Lord, you don't have the understanding of it. So like I say, the spirit of the prophet is subject to the prophets, man. You know what I'm saying? You die a prophet, you come back into the earth, you find your way back to this priesthood. You know what I'm saying? You find your way back to the truth, man. You know what I'm saying? You find your way back to the Lord. You know what I'm saying? The prayer, you know what I'm saying, the priests, you know what I'm saying, have been here since the, you know what I'm saying, since before time, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like the truth have been here. You know what I'm saying? The Lord always sent his priests and prophets out to go out and raise up the dead of Israel, to teach the Lord's chosen people, man. You know what I'm saying? He always had his prophets to go out and teach his people. You know what I'm saying? Today, you know what I'm saying, those prophets dwell in the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge under the Commander General Yohana, which is the home of the truth, man. Right? You know what I'm saying? We are not affiliated with no other Hebrew Israelite group, man. All right, so with that being said, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to clip it right there. You know what I'm saying, to bear with me, I'm going to get these security announcements. All right. Just bear with me for a second. Okay. All right. So this is the security announcements. We are the ISUPK, started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to share themselves with the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6 month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Ties, which is a commandment, you can find in the book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21, the book of Malachi, chapter 3, verses 8 through 10. By Isupk, meaning 10th in the Hebrew, 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord give to the treasury department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory whatsoever amount you would like to give. Up and coming holy convocation, right? The up and coming holy convocation is the Feast of Unleavened Bread, which we are in to the Feast of Unleavened Bread as we speak, man. Right? So it's the 15th day of the first month for 7 days, starting Saturday, April 2nd until Sunday, April 9th, 2023, sundown. You can find it in the book of Exodus, chapter 12, verses 17 through 20. In the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verses 6 through 8. If anyone wants to become a trooper in the school, start wearing all black, boots, shirt, pants, headband, and scarf. With that, say shalom, Yahweh Shem Yahshua Barakathum to all the brothers, Yahweh Shemala Thumb by Shem Yahshua to all the sisters. Shalom.
But the go live got all eyes on me. Give a damn what they talk about, got soldiers ride with me. And they know I'm lethal. I got my reasons. Said I was gonna get it. They gon' see it, but they ain't gon' believe it. Can't stop, I can't now. Hold on, let me get the breakdown. Train to go like a K now. I'm about to let my light shine. We piped up till the pipe down. These niggas selling pipe dreams. Baby girl, sweet as ice cream, and I need it. You better believe it. Sit back, look at my cheeks. Why you had to check my demeanor? Competition ain't Greek. I'm about to take them to the cleats. They gon' get started depressed. People not start no mess. These niggas petty, and I'm not impressed. I have them holding his chest like he having heart attacks. Told you I'm hard to dip. I know that they see it, but they don't believe. Look at them so misleading. 144, mission complete. We undefeated, you better believe. Fuck being equal, I'm getting equal. Drop a line note like a bomb motor. Prepare for the fallout. One way solid, what you talking about? Me and my nigga bout to ball out. These little nigga better bow out. Tell him rank up, tell him fall out. I'm on my job, I can't call out. I'm in the wind, I want it all now. Don't give a damn about the track record, little nigga, you about to lose today. Look, I got moves to make. You can even move, you can get moved away. Choose your fate. Most of these fools, they fake. Ain't got a card to play. Nigga, ain't hard to break. It's gonna get dog today, like the rest of Shauna chose the hard way. Nigga, way out of your league, please believe. But the go live got all eyes on me. Give a damn what they talk about, got soldiers ride with me. And they know I'm lethal. I got my reasons. I'm gon' get it. Know they gon' see, but they ain't gon' believe. sick with it, now you know that. Fuck the world, I can't go back. Ain't no coward, I don't know that. Bitch, I'd rather take a toe tag. Run it up, you know I'm good to go. Work my ball, you know I'm good as gold. They want smoke, I'm revenge naked in my bedroom doing the Tootsie Roll. Big dog niggas, I'm trying. It's my time. You way out of line, way out of bounds. Oh, you ain't noticed the line. That on my flow is a pound. I know it's gonna be stressful. I know it's gonna be pressure. Gotta stay focused. It's a cool word, baby girl. I should be a soldier. You should be my loaded. It feel like something controlling me. Spirit take over me, holding me high. Believe me, it's over. Look over my shoulder and I see my soldiers and they ain't no play. Keep spitting fake. He real, but I'm realer. Fucking leader, I don't feel her. Fucking God, I don't feel her. Caught his eye, I'm about to kill her. Wait, hold up, let me catch the rhythm. Okay, I got it, I'm ready. He cross that line, he gon' regret it. No high rock, I rock it steady. Hope he keep it cold steady. You better believe me. Certified, one West Side, it ain't hard to tell. Can't lie, this hard as hell. These people racist, nigga, better watch yourself. I'm getting this smell. Chasing them blue faces like I'm Gargamel. And I work too hard to fail. Glock with me, gotta guard yourself. You know why I keep it, they try to come get me, I'm squeezing. You better believe me. But the Go Live got all eyes on me. Give a damn what they talk about. Got soldiers ride with me. And they know I'm lethal. I got my reasons. I'm gon' get it, yeah. Know they gon' see, but they ain't gon' believe.